Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and we got the update preparation event, which is usually quite mundane and doesn't require or necessitate a video of me talking about it. So why is this time different? Well, stay tuned to find out. First of all, I just want to quickly highlight that the update preparation event does bring a lot of extra rewards and some new rewards to existing content. So we have the Alliance double donation, great getting boost points using them in GBR Dormammu, trying to get those books to tier 4 of that character. We have the pre-update event quest where you're going to get the tokens, etc., whatever. We have a character ranking event for Black Widow. We have Battle World, which now features Awakening Crystals and Mandalay Gem Fragments. So I will be playing these for sure and skipping the other rewards there because I have enough of those, and you can farm those from story mode fragments. You cannot farm Awakening Crystals and Mandalays, so that should be very nice. We should see increased competition in Battle World there, combat requirements on one, and using Miss Marvel on another, and female as well. Anywho, we have the ISO 8 change discount, whatever. So if you're gonna roll ISO 8, just wait to do it after the event starts on Friday, which is still a few days away. We have the Uru Combine, and then we have the Odin's Blessing Chance Up, which of course always lands with the Uru Combine. That's happening tomorrow. However, this is why I made this video. Right here at the bottom, this line of text: an alien invasion will soon return to Marvel Future Fight. Please look forward to the September update. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We have not done a speculation of this caliber in time. So strap in, because I'm going to be speculating my buns off to try and give you as many possible areas of hope, that I can muster before they're all smashed to pieces and we get another, Asgardian update. An Asgardian update is possible, by the way. I'm not saying we couldn't get an Asgardian update, but yes, alien invasion is very broad. How broad is it, you say? Let's find out. So we're going to be speculating on what the update could be, the September update. We should be seeing sneak peeks for it soon, so don't worry if you're frustrated by this teasing. We'll be getting answers very, very soon. However, I think first of all, a lot of people's minds are going to go to Secret Invasion. It's an alien invasion, the Skrulls invading Earth. And while that is true, and that's very on the nose, and the show just got a teaser trailer posted, and it's going to land next year on Disney+, it's very unlikely that we're getting this as an update for two reasons. One, we know that next year, literally like a year from now, November, I think it's November or October 2023, this show is going to come out on Disney+. So more likely than not, they're going to delay the games, updating characters that are relevant to it until then. Two, in general, the Skrulls are very difficult to translate into games because they don't really have powers besides transforming and taking your powers and pretending to be you. And that's not really an interesting concept for multiple characters. Like, there isn't even a Skrull in any other Marvel mobile game, right? So it's not like there's a precedence here. Transforming and taking someone else's powers looks really cool in movies and TV shows and comics and whatever, but it just doesn't really translate into games because the coding would just be impossible. Like, what would you do when you're fighting Thanos? Would you transform into Thanos? Thanos is not that good fighting Thanos, especially the old Thanos, right? The OG Thanos, which is the one you would transform into because that's the one you're fighting, not the new, old King Thanos. It just gets so messy so fast, right? You're going to transform into the OG Scarlet Witch instead of the Doctor Strange 2 Scarlet Witch? I don't think so. So yeah, I think this is pretty much 0% chance. I don't think there's any chance that we are getting Secret Invasion. However, another one, well, this is just more Secret Invasion. Sorry, I forgot about this one. However, another one that we could be getting, a different invasion, involves aliens, literally xenomorphs. No, I'm kidding. They did do a crossover, which was really cool, and as cool as it would be to fight aliens, there's no way Marvel's ever doing a crossover. Listen, Marvel will cross over with other games like Fortnite, etc., but no games cross over with Marvel. They have to keep the brand pool pure, and for that reason, the games will not feature stuff like this. Maybe in like 10-20 years, who knows. But yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. It would be cool. It'd be cool if we got the Sigourney Weaver, that robot thing that she steps into. That's really cool. Anyways, jokes aside, this Empyre is probably where a lot of people are first thinking to go when it comes to an alien invasion. Now, this alien invasion, although it still does feature the Skrull, this is much more likely, especially with the popularity of the Empyre run, which ran for quite a while. You have the union of Wiccan and Hulkling. You have the Skrulls and the Kree. You actually have a lot of options here. Like the Empyre invasion and the entire Empyre storyline lasted so long and included so many aspects of the Marvel. Like, it was a Marvel event, right? So it basically just spanned everyone and everywhere. I like these sorts of events for updates because they have a lot of options for the devs to consider. Like, that's Gorilla Man. We have him in the game. We don't have Okoye. We obviously have Black Panther. We have Shuri, etc. Anyways, Skrulls, blah, blah, blah. This one got canceled. The invasion of Wakanda got canceled early, I believe. But anyways, there's a lot of options. Actually, Wasp is there as well. Wow. A lot of options for Empyre. Particularly, there have been rumors of Captain Marvel getting a tier 4. And I could definitely see them bringing her back to the side of heroes and giving her this Accuser uniform, which is actually really cool, where she wields Ronin's hammer. And we know how much the devs love hammers lately, and it wouldn't be much of a stretch for them to take all of the mocap and sort of animations that they've used recently for all of the Fear Itself uniforms, and then just Control-C, Control-V, copy and paste, to give Captain Marvel some new swinging and slamming and hammer type of moves. So I kind of like the Empyre one. I would love to see an upgrade for Wiccan and Hulkling. They have been really weak for far too long, and Hulkling's actually really badass in the comics, especially with the Excelsior sword that he wields. So it's sort of it would be a really cool upgrade for him. I think he looks really, really dope. However, that's not the only speculation I have. Empyre's, I think, the best, at least one of the leading ideas right now. I'd say it's like a 50-50 shot for Empyre. However, whenever you mention alien invasions in Marvel Future Fight, you have to at least prepare yourself a little bit, maybe 5%, for the off chance that we're getting another Black Order invasion. Because who has invaded planet Earth more than Thanos and his Black Order? Yes, that's right. No, besides Bacteria, right? Nobody has invaded planet Earth more. And last year's Black Order update, which is now over a year old, was a massive hit. It was also a massive hit because the devs had a bug in it. Like the update had a bug in it that the devs had to take the game down to fix. So it was pretty crazy as far as the drama goes. And people were like, what's going on? People pulling CTPs and P cards left and right from the story mode fragment farming. But maybe the devs saw the success of last year's Black Order update and they want to repeat that success. And who knows? Maybe they're going to want to release Black Order uniforms now every year or so, because that probably pays the bills pretty well. Not saying it's a shoo-in, again, 5%, 10% chance at most, but I do think it's possible given the success and given the continued focus on the Black Order time and time again. However, we also have to consider something like King in Black. This is a Donny Cates special, of course. We know how much the devs love Donny Cates stuff. So many of his ideas, so many of his stories are in the game already as epic quests, as uniforms, as world boss legends, etc. And the King in Black, again, it's like an event. The King in Black event was so huge that it spanned pretty much the entire Marvel catalog. You see, we have, of course, the classic staple Avengers. We have all the Venom symbiote types, the web slingers. We have the mutants. Literally everyone was called from all corners of the earthly and universal globe to help fight the super-powered Null. And with a King in Black update, gives the option for so many uniforms without having to give us any new characters, which we know it's something that the devs love to do. We could see a tier 4 Venom with this massive, amazing new weapon, which would be super cool. I know a lot of Venom fans are frothing right now, and rightfully so. The design on this is insanely cool, and I would love to see sort of a like light god Venom come to the game tier 4. I love Venom as a character, and it would just be super duper cool. It's one of the few things that gets me hyped about tier 4s is the possibility for stuff like this. And we also know that updates nowadays are focusing on the possibility of new characters getting tier 4s, so we have to sort of see it from that lens. You know, with the Empyre update, it was Captain Marvel getting tier 4. From this sort of update, it would be Venom getting tier 4. So there has to be a little bit of that logic behind it, because we know the devs want to pump out as many big name popular tier 4s as possible so they can cash in on those whales buying those tier 4 packs. And as far as the King in Black event goes, I think this has a pretty good shot. I would say like 40%, because not only does it include, like, literally, I really want to hammer home how it includes the literal the bottom tier. We're talking Thunderbolts, Taskmaster, Kingpin, like every clown is in this. But remember, the text says it will return. And we know that return means it's been here before. And if it's been here before, we have the possibility for a uniform not only for Null, but also for our boy Sentry, because those updates were they were basically back to back. We had the symbiote update with Null, and then we had the Dark Avengers epic quest with Sentry. And if you guys read the whole King in Black comic, you know how it sort of starts with Null doing this to Sentry, and then Venom, you know, getting revenge for Sentry and doing Null the way that Sentry would have and should have done back in the beginning by sending him into the sun. So those are the majority of my predictions. That makes up about a 95% chance. However, here's the other truth of Marvel Future Fight. The chances of it being any of these updates is whatever, anywhere from 5 to 50%. However, the chance of it just being Gorr is 99%. So I'm probably guessing that it's going to be Gorr just because I don't want to get my hopes up too much. An alien invasion could absolutely be Gorr, and it could just be him invading the game by finally being a playable character. That could be the theme of the September update. I know that sucks all of the fun and all of the hype out of the stuff that I just said for Empyre and King in Black and all this crazy stuff, even the possibility of Annihilation. I didn't even cover that, but that's the reality. We have to temper our expectations, and we'll see where it goes from there. But you know, I'm not gonna get too hype. You know, we haven't seen a new character since January. It's been a long time. So yeah, I'm just hoping that September has good content upgrades and quality of life upgrades and bug fixes. Whatever the topic of the update goes, as far as like the new uniforms, I'm sure it will be interesting enough. But I know we've seen lately from updates that even if the updates themselves are really cool and they rework really cool, really popular characters, that doesn't last very long. The hype dies down pretty quickly if the game is full of bugs, if the game has imbalanced rewards and kind of lagging game modes. So yeah, don't mean to be too much of a negative Nancy there at the end, but I did want to remind everyone that it could just be Gorr and we should hope for more. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of that and the speculation and what you would like to see from the next Marvel Future Fight update for an alien invasion. It sounds really cool. Regardless, thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.